Alrighty, guys. Let me make sure the volume's good here. I'm gonna be starting a playthrough here for Alien Isolation, and I don't know a whole lot about this game. Basically, I remember when it first came out, and I was like, I don't know if I even would enjoy a game based on most of the Alien games, which I don't know. I played Alien vs Predator. It's probably the last one I played that was remotely even close to like any backstory, but didn't really care for that game, and I don't think I played the Colonel Marines game or whatever that was. So I heard that was also not very good. But I did hear promising things about this one because it's apparently more survival horror
I don't know if you
related.
can hear me, but I made it across.
So yeah, I guess
It's really bad here
just get
alone.
this started and see what happens.
I think
And probably just watch this little
there's
cutscene.
something here.
Well, demo. Well, it looks pretty promising. So let's give her a try. And let me make sure that my thing's inverted. Invert Y. Okay, gotta have that. And everything else should be fine. Yeah, I don't know what Survivor mode is, but I did get this free DLC whenever I picked the game up. Actually, I only paid, I think, $10 or something for this game. No, probably like $12. But it had that free DLC with it because it was the Notra something version, so apparently that one came free with it. But anyways, we'll just play this main campaign here. And just gonna start game. What is this? Playing the game with head tracking enabled. Oh, we'll turn that off. I don't have a Kinect, so that's pretty much pointless. Same, pointless. And difficulty. We recommend the recommended way to experience. Still a challenge. Increase chance. Feeling experience. Increase chance. Seems pretty standard. If it's recommended to play it on hard, we'll play it on hard. I'm not gonna play it on nightmare though because I feel like that may be a little too much for just starting the game. And then brightness difficulty. Barely visible. Yeah, on my TV I can see it. Just barely. But I know whenever I'm recording this it's gonna come up more visible. So might have to change that later if it's too funky. Although I did just have a buddy,
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley. Last survivor of the Nostromo. Signing off.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company. It's about your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anesidora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port
I know what it
facility.
is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We?
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
Alright, I guess we're in the tutorial part. I didn't want to interrupt that whole intro sequence, but I did have a buddy who just played this not long ago, and he said it was actually very good. So I don't know, I can't feel like it's going to be a bad game. I don't really know a whole lot about the alien backstory slash plot. I mean, I've probably seen all the aliens at one point or another, but I'm pretty sure that the last one I saw was probably like AVP2, and I really don't remember a whole lot about either one, AVP or AVP2. But I do remember watching the original movie, and obviously the main character is Ripley. And I'm assuming here you play as either her daughter or her granddaughter, but Assuming that, I don't know, she went missing fairly recent in this storyline here, that I would be her daughter because she wouldn't have been that old either. Oh, what's that? That's like a little handheld or something. But yeah, I'm hoping this game's going to be pretty good. To warn you if enemies are nearby? That's convenient. Oh yeah, obviously, playing this on the Xbox One, as that achievement just popped up there. I do remember hearing that there were a lot of, I don't know about these terminals, but I do remember hearing there were a lot of those ID cards or whatever you can pick up. And I'm not so sure if there's any other sort of collectible in this game. I'm still kind of getting used to the movement here. It's a little odd. It's kind of smooth, but it's kind of delayed. Like the movement's fine, but the actual viewing, the viewing stick's kind of delayed. Only slightly, but it's still noticeable. It's not bad though. What's this do? Why can't I do anything here? Maybe I have to do that next. Let's put some pants on. Looks like I got some shit on now. Still can't use that. Ah, sweet. Let me just take a shower with my clothes already on. That's awesome. My OCD is just kicking in right now, and I'm imagining being extremely just soaked with wet clothes on, which is never a good time. Alright, what about over here? Is this important? Oh, okay. I was wondering which one was the save mechanism here, but it's a phone. Emergency phone. Do I want to overwrite? I guess. Well, I don't know how I feel about that. I was hoping this one had save slots. Please wait. Why do I have to? What is going on here? Why do I have to wait? Please wait for what? What are you doing? These intros are always a little bit hard to get through too, because half the time it's like you're learning new stuff. Man, you're trying not to forget anything important, but you're also walking through you don't know what's going on because you obviously don't know what's going on. Still can't use this thing. Guess I should take a look at the status. Oh, that's the map. Alright, my objective is in the bottom right, so I have to speak to some people. And what else? What are these bumpers? Alright, so there's logs. Nostromo. That is the edition. The Nostromos edition. So I'm assuming that's the ship's name. And that's just IDs. Assuming every time you collect an ID tag, they go in here. Okay, so the floppy disk is the save. And personal terminal is the other icon. Just a bunch of other random stuff there. Alright. Well, determine that we're done here. Honestly, the graphics are actually pretty decent. I think this game came out in 2014? It's not bad.
Taylor, good morning.
Ripley, it's certainly not good, and I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years, and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
I'll catch up with him.
Sweet. Actually, it's pretty funny. I don't know if you guys noticed, but whenever she was talking, apparently the inside of her mouth was not texture coated because, like, it clearly went right through to that yellow chair, which is kind of funny, but it is good to see that Sega is still, well, I don't know. I don't know if Sega, or if a team that's owned by Sega developed this, or if Sega just published this. I'm not sure who the developers are. It's always good to see that Sega's still out and about, though. Still in the third-party game. Yeah, it's typical backstory for an awesome company that's contracted or whatever, and they're always like super worried about their money, and then a bunch of people go missing, and they're like, well, let's not talk about this ever again, except for when we want to talk about the loss of money. What is this? Oh, it's like an item crate. Well, we'll just take all. Blueprints. So we can, I didn't realize there was crafting in this game, but that's cool. Door's locked. It's kind of an odd chair. Okay, we definitely need to go there. It's funny too when I start playing like a new game. It takes me a while to get like acclimated to kind of like how all of the individual, I don't know what you call them, like objects and items that are scattered around. I kind of like look at them, so I kind of get a feel for what's not important and what might be important. So I will randomly look at things for a while.
Ah, Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-Class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
We talked. She seems nervous.
I hadn't noticed. She's a skilled executive, though. Should help us with any legal issues we might encounter.
It's awesome. Definitely make sure you have a lawyer when people start getting killed.
Looks like we're up.
Gotta make sure all that litigation's in line. Oh, this is the medical bay, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, okay, so where we were at was just the, where that locked door was. I never did test that. Can you run? Is there a run? What does that button do? Oh, that's like a peek button. Alright. Must be like a crouch button there. Well, there might not be a run button, but I'm sure that we're still limited on what we can do until we actually start the game.
Hope you all had a restful journey.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-Class captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comm so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing documents?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors. Sevastopol Station.
Is that damage?
It looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is the commercial vessel Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a Weyland.
Yutani Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers port side over.
This Waits, Colonial Marshal, Sevastopol State, serious situation.
Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again? The station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you. Depressurizing. Fuck. Hating this. Just shout on me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
Fuck happened here? My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Taylor. Just keep moving!
Taylor Ripley, hold on!
Samuels! Taylor! Respond! Anybody! Okay.
Well, that's conveniently unfortunate. I do like so far the direction the game is, I don't know, the direction it's taking, because it definitely has like a cinematic feel to it. I mean, plot-wise, I don't know, that's pretty typical. Like, you explore something, you find something, something's not right, you're gonna go over and explore, and then something bad happens, and then you're by yourself. I'll just take that suit off, please. Oh, I just want to take this fucking suit off. Find help. It's probably not the best place to be looking for help, considering we were the help. Well, that's cool. Yeah, it was easy enough. So I might be like totally not understanding, but I'm pretty sure that we're exploring a space station, right? That is in like massive need of repair. What does that mean when it says they will warn you if enemies are nearby? So maybe, well, what's it say? Your keycard must remain in the slot until all 3 progression lights go out. That's nothing. So maybe you only get 1 save? 1 save per station or something? Scrap. Yeah, so far this lighting is like perfect. At least on my TV, but on my computer screen, it's not bad. It's a little bit brighter. Still, though, it might look a little, it might be a little too bright in some areas, but there's not a whole lot I can do for that. Because if I turn down the brightness of my capture, it's probably not going to be the equivalent of turning it down in the game. Oh, so you actually can. Maybe it's just based on time, or okay, you can run. I figured you could once we were out of the tutorial section. My guess is it's either time-based or it's area-based. So if you leave the area and come back, maybe you can save again just by going to the next room. Is there a stamina bar? Can you sprint like forever?
Shit.
That's neat. So there is like a ventilation climbing slash, I don't know, crawl mechanism. I don't know what you want to call it. That looks horrible, by the way. I feel like that would be immediately an explosion. This room's like really big. I feel like I'm still crouched. Oh, never mind, because I was still crouched. I'm not like a very tiny ant. I'm actually a regular sized person that just forgot to not crouch. Typical. You goddamn better believe it.
This'll help.
Hold B to open the radio inventory and use left stick to select. Well, there's a lot of slots, maybe. Looks like there could be a, I don't know, all those lines or something. That's a good bit. What is that number in the top? Is it just a timer? wonder if these flares are like permanent. Alright, you can throw it. So I can just like put this on the ground? Yeah, I guess I can. Okay. Oh wait, I can't pick it back up? Oh, why? Why not? Alrighty then, guess that sucks. Probably would have been super useful. Forgotten. Strangers will be shot. No. I actually can't really make that out. Keep moving. So they always start you crouched, coming from a ladder or a vent? Compound B. Or toothpaste. It's definitely toothpaste. Sensor is a pencil sharpener. Don't let it confuse you.
Hello? Anyone here?
Man, that flare would have been real sweet right now. This life for rent. Oh, so there are actual map terminals. Interesting. Oh wait, sorry about that. I thought that it was going to go into like an interface, but it was actually just like me standing there. Okay, semi-quick time event. Safe station. Not after what happened. What happened?
Harris, Turner, get back here now. We have a track somewhere in engineering. Lock the terminal down, kill the power, and don't forget your reports. Make them thorough. We're gonna need our paperwork to be bulletproof when this shit's over. Waits up.
Not if you're dead. What the hell? Hey, I just helped you. Thanks for sticking around. So, is that 3-light system a mechanism in case you're like being attacked? So that way you can't like cheese a save if you're about to like die by an attack or something?
Welcome to Sevastopol Station, your home away from home. The station, a decade in the making, was built to be the #1.
Hello. Alright, so this must be the code. 0340. Scraps. Bonding agent. Oh, is that a blueprint? Nice. Oh, do you have to hold it? Oh, yeah. Wait, so B is the item menu and the crafting menu? Alright, so does it tell me what I need to build it? Yes it does. So it needs 1 injector, 1 compound B, 1 bonding agent. Plus 10 scraps. And I'm assuming what on the left is all of my available resources. So I can make 1. Medkit can be used to partially heal yourself in moments of need. It takes careful precision to use. What? Alright. Probably just means it takes time to use it, not particularly precision. Oh wait, you actually have to like select them and put them in? I guess you do. Huh, okay. Okay, Minecraft. Oh, there's something else here. Compound B. Nothing else over here. These guys ran over this way and locked the door behind them because they're awesome. Was there something on this other side? I forgot to look. No, that was nothing. I keep hearing that beeping noise too. I don't think that's like anything that I have to look at to make that stop. I think that's just the ship or something. Oh, I didn't even realize there's not a jump button. Oh wait, I do have a flare. Can I put it away? How do I put it away without... No, nope. Didn't want to do that. Well, we already used it. Might as well make it useful. Can I get shocked by this? No, you dick.
What the hell happened here?
I was hoping maybe I could like lower this thing, because it is like right there. It's like right in your face. Alright, we're better off without this thing. I feel like I'm running the most awkward, like in the most awkward way possible, but I can't see myself. I can just feel that like it's a totally awkward run. Like that run you do when like you're tripping and you can't like catch yourself, so you keep tripping but you're still running at the same time, then you eventually like fall. Oh! The Torrens. Oh wait, I'm confused. So maybe the ship we were on was the Torrens, and now we're on the Nostramos ship? Site? Something. I probably should pay more attention. These guys must have got really bored. That is a lot of graffiti in a short amount of time. Oh wait, Sevastopol. Oh no, that's the terminal. That's like the software or whatever when we save and stuff. I think. We need help. You're not gonna get it by writing that on the wall though. Well, unless I'm gonna help you. But you're probably dead. So maybe each area has their own kind of generator? Power supply? So, the arrow doesn't mean anything, right? The arrow is just telling me which way I'm looking? And then what did that line mean? The dotted square with the triangle line through it? Cutting point. So I guess we have to cut something? I don't know. Vidicom? Vidicom? More scrap?
Druia Jones, today's update. After numerous demands, Marshal Waits finally called a public meeting to address the rumors that have been circulating on Sevastopol. But instead of the answers we wanted, he continued to be evasive, and after only a few minutes, he and his team were pelted by projectiles from an angry crowd. A gun was fired, there was panic, and now Waits and what's left of his team are forcibly ejecting us from the terminal. Feels like we're on our own now.
Oh, ethanol. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. So they called these manual saves, so this actually does automatically save at points? I always seem to have one flare, so maybe I have an infinite amount of flares? Also, I don't think there's a way to put it away. Alright, we're just gonna have to have this flare sticking out then. So where is this? Oh, this is on the bottom floor.
This whole damn place is falling apart.
I really don't think there's a way to jump. Okay. I think it would have been easier to jump though. I'm just saying. Just putting it out there. I think it would have been easier to jump over that. Oh, I missed that. I thought that was completely closed off. I don't know how I missed that. Some kind of baggage. So people used this space station as kind of like a interstellar hotel? Is that what that is? Is this what this is? This place? The door there. That's a lot of body bags.
That's gotta be the exit up ahead.
Maintenance jack required. Well, guess we're gonna have to go find that then. So far the atmosphere is pretty good. It's not too shabby. It actually kind of reminds me almost of like a System Shock kind of feel, but maybe a little bit of Dead Space. Maybe not so much Dead Space. Because I'd probably have killed like, I would have probably killed at least like 50 enemies already in Dead Space. Some stuff in there. Dead end. Is this another dead end? Oh no, there's a ventilation. Plasma torch. Oh wait, that's not a ventilation, that's just a window. Alright, well, definitely can't go that way. Ah, we still need the maintenance jack for that. There's nothing back here. That's no good. Need to find something here to get through those doors. Yeah, there's nothing over there. That door's locked. I don't know what I just broke. Fuck the marshals. Looters will pay. So this is the like lounge? Oh, immigration office. Get some lockers. Hold to hide. No, we're not trying to hide. Big dog.
Ferris, it's Turner. Gotta deal with that wasted asshole again. This time he nearly wrecked the door with a maintenance jack. Guess he figures it's safe here. Wants to lock himself in. Screw him. We got too much to worry about without babysitting drunks. Anyway, I threw him in the evidence lockup. Let the son of a bitch sleep it off.
Well, I guess there's nothing else we can do here. Guess we can use this. Well, we haven't done a whole lot. And I don't really think we've seen any sign of any enemy yet. Other than you can hide in that locker, which I would say means you're probably going to run into an enemy, but yeah, so far it's been kind of uneventful. So I guess we'll see what happens in the next one here.